Hey, Russell here from Adelaide West Physio and Pilates. It's time, I think, to hand the responsibility back to the people. We've decided that making masks not mandatory in the clinic anymore, to make them more to make masks a choice for people that come in. It's been an interesting ride, obviously, and we've held out quite a long time before going down this path, but I felt like there was an obligation for us to take a conservative path, being a health clinic. But when we can see a lot of other health providers, including the hospitals and GP clinics and whatever, that have really dropped their mask mandate, it seemed like an appropriate time to do it. And it was interesting when we first introduced this on Thursday, we said it's no longer mandatory. There was an interesting response to it, which was, oh, woohoo, no more masks. My personal feeling is it's not mandatory, but it's still recommended. We still really recommend that people wear masks. And for it's not just about COVID either. And there's a lot of stuff out there. There's the flu, there's RSV, there's who knows what else. So for me personally, if I'm going to reduce my risk of getting sick by a little bit, even if it is just a little bit, by wearing a mask, then I'm more than prepared to do that. Because I don't really want to get sick. I don't want people around me to get sick. And so what it means to me is I'm going to continue wearing masks in the clinic. Some therapists will, some won't. Some patients will, some won't. I hope as many as possible people do, but I don't want there to be any kind of judgment either way. So if you're a mask wearer, not being judgy about people that aren't wearing masks, or people that aren't wearing a mask saying, oh, you don't have to wear a mask anymore. It's a personal responsibility, it's a personal choice. And I think now we can start exercising that, as it seems like a lot of the other areas in healthcare, including the private hospitals and public hospitals, from what I hear conflicting reports about that, but there's a lot more laxity about it now, which isn't necessarily the right thing. It isn't a good thing, but I suppose what we're doing is just coming in line with all the other providers out there. So just so you know, and once again, I know it's a decision that some people will agree with, some will disagree with. I get that completely. That's a given. There are going to be people that are vehemently opposed to the idea of reducing that mask requirement, and there are going to be people that go, this is a great decision at last, what's taking you so long? I think I can see both sides of the argument. This is where we are now, this is what we're going to do, and like I said, I'm going to keep wearing a mask, and I suggest everyone else does too, but it's your choice now. Cheers.